Well, welcome back to Presto TV. In today's video, I'm going to show you a really cool prediction trick that you can do with 2 volunteers if you wish. I'm going to give my cards to the volunteer over here. His name is Bob. He is invisible today. He's going to give the cards a good little mixing to his heart's desire. Then I'm going to spread the cards so I can show everybody that the cards are thoroughly mixed up. There's no particular order. In a moment, I'm going to write 2 predictions down on these little pieces of paper right here. These not are pre-written or anything like this. This is totally random. So I'm going to take the cards like this. I'm just going to put them down. I'm going to write 2 predictions on these cards. The first one I'm going to put right here, just like this. And then the second one I'm going to write, let's see, let's go with this. This sounds about right. I think that should work right there. Now, I'm going to go back to Bob here. I'm going to deal the cards from the top face down, and Bob is going to tell me to stop anytime he wishes. He can stop at his will. Say he stops right there. We'll place the first prediction on top of that card. Now Jane over here, she's going to use her women's intuition, and she's going to tell me when she wants me to. Already? I guess she wants to stop right there. So Jane's card goes right there on top of that one, just like that, and give the cards a little bit of a cut. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to find my predictions down inside the deck here somewhere. There's prediction number 1. I'll put it with card over there. And I'm going to find the other one down in here as well. It should be down right about there. We go. There it is. Now she could have and he could have picked any card of these right here, but we randomly came to these 2 cards of their choice. I did not influence them where to stop. The cards were shuffled by Bob. This has been totally fair. My first prediction I predicted was the Jack of Hearts. Let's see how we did with the Jack of Hearts. That's prediction number 1. We have 1 to go. Hopefully we'll get this one right. I predicted the 10 of Diamonds, and let's see how we did. Oh yes, the 10 of Diamonds. Find out how to do this really simple double prediction trick right now. All right, here is how to do this really simple, self-working for the most part, double prediction trick. You need a couple of pieces of paper and a deck of cards and a writing utensil. That's it. It pretty much happens itself, and I will show you in detail here. For cutting the pieces, you're going to want to get 2 pieces of paper about this size, which basically fills up the center of a playing card, whatever playing card you're using, just a little bit smaller than the size of a playing card. The way you can cut these is very simple. Just get a pair of scissors, and you can use some computer paper if you want. I used this stock card stock for like postcards. It's a little bit thicker, prevents the bleeding through of a marker. If you use a paper like this or a little spiral paper or whatever you're ripping out of a notebook, you might want to just use a pen for the prediction, or that might leak through and they might see it when you lay it on the table. Does not really matter which one you use. If you want to get real precise and make a fancy precision cut, get one of these tools here, and that will help you with that. So pretty much the trick is just as you saw. The cards are thoroughly shuffled in the beginning by a spectator. Totally impromptu. You can borrow a deck of cards if you want to. That's what's really cool about this. I'm going to use the same cards and show you exactly how we do that, just so we have the same thing. So basically what's going to happen is when the cards are finally shuffled, it's going to wind up when you spread the cards apart to show them that they're thoroughly mixed up. This is the only thing you need to do. Is you need to look at the bottom card and the top card, which is right here. That's the 10 of Diamonds and the Jack of Hearts. So when that is spread out on the table, you just simply look down at the cards. You see the Jack of Hearts down here and the 10 of Diamonds is up here. You want to remember the Jack of Hearts first. That's going to be your first prediction that you're going to write down, and I'll show you why that is in a second. So you take your piece of paper. I make it a point to show that the card stock or the pieces of paper are empty beforehand, that there's nothing pre-written on there, so they don't think I'm trying to force them on anything. There is no force. This works just like you're gonna see. So I write down Jack of Hearts. You can write out the word hearts if you want, totally up to you. Now you turn that over, and then you're gonna put your other one that's on top, which is the 10 of Diamonds. You write that one down and you place your prediction face down, so now they can't see them. Now, what you're going to do is have them, the first spectator is going to deal the cards from, or I'm going to deal from the top, and they're going to tell me where to stop. What I'm doing is I'm putting the 10 of diamonds down first. Their prediction, the first one that we wrote over here, is on the bottom. And this is going to be the second prediction here in just a moment. So remember, the 10 of diamonds on top, the Jack of Hearts is on the bottom. We deal from the top, putting this one, which is going to be the second revelation. The first spectator will tell you to stop anytime they want. They could do this whenever they want. Don't have them go through the whole deck. Stop them if they get crazy and keep going. They come on, we got to get on with the trick. And you're going to place your prediction of the Jack of Hearts, which is written right there. And now you're placing the bottom card, which is their Jack of Hearts, right on top of their prediction. Voila. Now, guess what? The 10 of diamonds is at the bottom, and we start dealing from the top once again. And we keep going until that person says to say stop. They can stop anywhere. So now you're putting your 10 of diamonds prediction down. You're putting your 10 of diamonds or their 10 of diamonds right on top. Now, I like to cut the deck because right now, I don't know if you can see this, they're kind of sticking out a little bit and they're farther down in the stack. You don't have to cut the cards if you don't want to, but I just kind of eye where it is and try to cut it right above where there's a good little chunk so that you don't have to go too far down when you're dealing down in the cards here in a moment to find your first piece of paper. So now we're just going to go through until you find that first piece of paper. When you get to it, you're going to pull out the card that is right to its right, which is their prediction, and you place it down and you place their prediction, which is the Jack of Hearts, on top of it off to the side. Now you just keep going till you find that second one down in here somewhere. Doesn't know exactly where it's going to be, so it might take a second to get there, and there it is. Again, the card just to the right of that prediction is where it was, and you put that 10 of diamonds right on top. You can show these cards that they could have chose any of these cards. Now you just want to milk this, put your own showmanship into this, build this up, say, my first prediction was the Jack of Hearts. Let's see how Bob did. Oh, looky there, the Jack of Hearts. But wait, there's more. We have Jane over here who chose, or I predicted, the 10 of diamonds, and she stopped me with her quick woman's intuition right there on the 10 of diamonds. There you go, my friends. This is super simple. Take a few minutes to practice it, get used to it. Probably the most difficult part is trying to remember the bottom and the top card. You practice that a couple times and you'll have it down. Have a blast with this one, my friends. Well, thanks for stopping by to watch another video here at Presto TV. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so right now while you're here. I want you to enjoy all these videos. Go through some of my older ones. I'm going to put a link in the description, some really good ones down there, as well as that card spread thing I did earlier, the little ribbon thing, so you can learn how to do that as well. Hey, until next week, remember, you gotta have fun. You'll live longer.